You ever walk into a room and you feel something? Ain't nobody said a word, but that energy shift definitely has your skin crawling. You don't see nothing, but you know something is there. That is the spiritual world moving all around you. See, in demonology, it's not about horns and things you see in horror movies. It's about understanding forces, the dark ones. They move around us every single day. And the truth is, demons don't come just knocking on your door and making themselves loud and obvious. No. They know subtleties. They know how to enter when you're weak. They learn through your habits. Those habits that some of you like to use for your own defense. The comfortable habits, they come in through your silence, through your trauma. They wear people's faces. And if you don't know what you're dealing with, you might accidentally call it love. But really, it's called an infestation. Feeding on us, holding us in place, whispering lies just loud enough for us to believe them. And in Toni Morrison's Beloved, that something had a rot in her spirit, but with soft hands and big eyes and an appetite for the broken. See, Beloved wasn't just from trauma and slavery or Sethes' dead baby coming back to life. No. There's a name for this particular one. That demon was Beelzebub, which means the Lord of the Flies. See, this is a high-ranking demon. The name itself really means filth. It means corruption, the prince of infestation. Wherever Beelzebub goes, flies follow, decay and greed follow. And she came out of the water, bugs on her skin. That's what happened when she stepped into the home. Flies on the windows. Something definitely was wrong with her. She was hungry, but not for food. She was hungry for control. See, she was feeding off of Sethes, feeding off of her guilt, off of her love, just like a parasite. You ever seen somebody who act like they love you and they are draining every ounce of life out of you? That was Beloved. Childlike one minute and cruel the next. She wanted Sethes to pay for her past, but not in healing, but in suffering.
Why you hurt me? Why you leave me? Beloved, I was never gonna leave you.
That kind of spirit walks the earth every day, in people, in habits, in our own shadows. Spirits that remind you of what you did and never let you heal from it. Spirits that whisper in your ear that you ain't worthy of forgiveness. Spirits that use love as a leash. Beloved was seductive. She knew exactly what to say, how to cry, how to smile, how to guilt Sethes into giving her everything. And when she gave her everything, she still wanted more. That's Beelzebub. That's how evil works. It doesn't just knock on your door screaming. It comes soft, pretty, sweet, and then swarms you. Infestation with flies. So don't be fooled just because something looks like love. It's really the devil showing up, sounding like what you miss, sounding like something you think you need. See, that's how it gets in. See, evil knows how to wear a mask. It's been doing it since the beginning of time. Sometimes it shows up looking helpless just to get a seat at your table. Beloved didn't need a weapon. Her weapon was sadness. Her weapon was silence. Her weapon was Sethes' memory. That's how Beelzebub moves. Not loud, but heavy. And I mean really heavy. Now where it gets really spiritual, that final scene, the wailing women, the moment where the community of women surrounded the house and cried out. They weren't just making noise, that was an exorcism. You see, Beelzebub's not gonna run from fists, not gonna run from a fight, but he will run from community, running from sound, from the collective power of people who done been through it. When those women showed up and raised their voices, they brought light into a house clothed in darkness. They weren't just praying, they were fighting with their voices, with their spirit, with every ancestor that ever lived inside of them. Beloved couldn't hold on anymore. Beelzebub couldn't hold on anymore. Because where unity lives, demons can't. Don't underestimate your cries. Sometimes the most powerful weapon in spiritual warfare is unity. And that is how Beelzebub was exercised.